Hi guys, so if you saw the title of this video, you're probably a little bit surprised. Now, Jeffery Donaldson of the DUP stood up in the House of Commons on Wednesday and congratulated Boris Johnson on his plan to introduce legislation which he has yet to put before Parliament, but this legislation, as the DUP believe, will deal with the problem of the Northern Ireland Protocol. However, the problem for Sir Jeffery is that the response from the Prime Minister was something of a swipe at the DUP, which has refused to allow the Northern Ireland Executive to get up and running.
I was pleased to meet the Prime Minister last week in Royal Hillsborough in my constituency. We welcome his commitment to introduce legislation to deal with the protocol on the Irish Sea border and to protect the Belfast Good Friday Agreement. That will take some time. In the meantime, as in the rest of the United Kingdom, hard-pressed households in Northern Ireland are suffering from the cost of living crisis. Will the Prime Minister give me an assurance that any measures that are brought forward by the Chancellor in the near future to help hard-pressed households will apply to Northern Ireland, and that the protocol will not be allowed to prevent Northern Ireland citizens receiving the support they need from the government at this time?
I thank the right honourable gentleman very much. As he knows, we have a package of measures to support families across the whole of the UK that I've detailed already to the House. I may say that I also think it would be an advantage to the people of Northern Ireland in tackling the issues that we all face across the UK if Stormont were to be restored, Mr. Speaker.
Well done, Boris Johnson. I never thought I'd actually say these words, but well done, Boris Johnson. What's happening in Northern Ireland is the Northern Ireland Executive is not fully operating. It's operating on its previous, using its previous mandate, but it's not representative of the vote that took place in May. And Boris Johnson is correct here. The people of Northern Ireland will be better served if the Northern Ireland Executive was operating, because Westminster would give them the money that they need to spend on on dealing with the cost of living crisis in Northern Ireland. And what's not happening is the Executive is not operating completely because the DUP are blocking it, because the DUP want the Northern Ireland Protocol done away with. The Northern Ireland Protocol, which is a result of Brexit, a part of the withdrawal agreement, which is a result of Brexit, which they campaigned for and voted for. And I have to say, well done to Boris Johnson. Once again, I'm not, as you guys know, I'm not Boris Johnson's biggest fan by any stretch of the imagination. But what he's doing here is he's saying, look, we want to deal with the cost of living crisis. I'm not sure if he fully believes that, but the people of Northern Ireland will be better served in dealing with this crisis if the Northern Ireland Executive was up and running. And who's blocking that? The DUP are blocking that. So I think this was a bit of a swipe at the DUP. Get back into government. Get the Northern Ireland Executive up and running once again. Be the politicians that you are elected to be. Represent the people of Northern Ireland and help them deal with the cost of living crisis. Yes, there are measures all over the UK, but it makes more sense for the people of Northern Ireland to be helped by the Executive of Northern Ireland, which the DUP once again are blocking. I never thought I'd say it, and I don't think you ever thought I'd say it either, but kudos to Boris Johnson for saying this. It's a small thing, but I think it has a significant impact, especially in Northern Ireland. The Prime Minister of the United Kingdom is saying to the DUP, get back into government, because the people of Northern Ireland need that. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.